Franny here, wanting to talk to you about the Final Four teams for women's basketball that are playing today. In the first match, you're going to have Texas with Vic Schaefer go against Dawn Staley and uh, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Uh, these games are going to be very close, all the Final Four, I believe, anyway. Very interesting. South Carolina's only had about three losses this year, and they're to all the teams that are in the Final Four. All of these teams at one time have been ranked as number one this year. I think, with the exception of UConn, but I'm not positive about that. But we have four very good teams in this Final Four, two coached by women and two coached by men. Vic Schaefer just received the accolade of entering the most games won in a final to get into the Final Four, and he's tied with Gino Auriemma and also Dawn Staley. So he has done a great job with Texas. South Carolina's lost to Texas. They uh, by not a lot lost to Gino Auriemma and UConn by a ton, and that was kind of a disappointing day. And also a loss to UCLA. That was their first loss of the season. So, and that's kind of what put UCLA on top because they were the defending national champions at the time. So, Dawn Staley's got a young team, and I forget the little gal's name. I think it's Folly something that comes in off the bench for them. She's just a freshman. She's a heck of a player, and they almost lost to Tennessee, and this little gal took over on her own and kind of pulled it through for South Carolina. But as I said, she's young. The next game, which was their previous game that they played, she tried to do the same thing and they shut her down. She tried to take it on as an individual thing, and you can't do that. This is a team game. You can get away with that if you're an exceptional player. But as a freshman coming in, she's still making the adjustment that Juju Watkins had to go through her freshman year and has now really blossomed in her senior year. So that's going to be a close game. I think I've shared with you my philosophy, so I will always root for the woman coach because until women can coach men at college level, I want the jobs to be equally distributed. And so I will be rooting for Dawn Staley, even though she's the underdog. She's experienced, she's been there. Her team is awfully young. Can she get them there? This is going to be a total defensive game as far as they're going to pressure each other up and down that court, and that's what Texas is known for. And that's also what Dawn has been known for, but she's got a little bit younger team. So your defense goes to your offense and runs that. So I think it's going to be close, and they only lost by 4. I'm hoping South Carolina can pull it out. But Vic Schaefer, if it had to have a male coach, I do like him. I think he does an exceptional job with his coaching abilities, and I wish he'd turn it over to his daughter, who is now on his team and has been on his team, and she certainly has absorbed everything that he knows. And step down and be an assistant, Vic. That would be the best thing for women's basketball, is to promote your daughter. But it could be an upset. I don't think South Carolina will be picked in this, but I think Dawn can come through if she can get her team to listen to what she has to say, but it will be a good game. The second game is between UCLA and UConn. I never like UConn. I think Gino's a little bit too arrogant for me. He has been. He's settled down a little bit as he's aged, but it was all about him. Look at me, look at me, look at me. And yes, he has the accolades and everything. He's also been in the weakest conference to get all those wins that he has. So, you have Terry Vanderveer, who she took a year off when she coached the women's U.S. team because she wanted to get them the gold medal. So he's the winningest coach in the school's history. I mean, in the U.S. right now. But you've got some other people coming along that will do a good job in that regard when he does retire. Again, he has a woman assistant coach that's been with him. Turn the program over to her. Let's hire more women. Okay, the money's there now. You don't like that, So I've watched volleyball. I've watched softball all go to men coaches when this is a women's sport, and we have people that are dedicated and have been able to prove that they're exceptional at both playing and coaching. Both women coaches are point guards, and you have UCLA's coach, and I'm sure she got Coach of the Year this year, and I sure would like to see her as a point guard be able to pull this through. She has a good assistants around her, so I think she can come through. They've gotten beaten also, so I'm telling you, he is a good coach as far as preparation. So UCLA is going to have to watch out. They will double team Betts the minute the ball goes in. She's got to make a very quick decision to get it in and shoot it right away or pass it out to their three-point shooters. And they have some good three-point shooters. So this could be a very close game, or it could be a blowout. And I think a lot of it has to do with the officiating. Paige Bueckers for Connecticut, who got, I think she got Defensive Player of the Year. I'm not positive, but I think Juju got the Player of the Year. I haven't researched that, so excuse me until I do that. But Paige Bueckers, that's what I want to say, is an exceptional player. She plays both good offense, defense, good assist, but I don't think she's as good as Juju Watkins. And she does a lot of flopping, which I don't like. Every time she shoots, she flops. She's always looking for the officials to give her a call, and they sure did against USC. The first call of the game, she ran over, Smith went in for a layup, and she went into her face, and her hands went down her face, and they gave the foul to the gal standing next to her. They didn't even call a foul on Paige. So I don't like that type of stuff. It's going to come down to officiating too. What are they going to call? How the teams are adjusted? They call a little bit more for one team than the other. This worries me because sometimes we have lots of men officials that sure are partial to Geno sometimes. I think it's gotten better, but watch how physical the game is and how it's being called. I would like to let them see let the players play, but I would also like to see it not be a football game and call fouls. So they're both going to be exciting games. I'm definitely pulling for South Carolina, who's got an uphill battle, and UCLA, who is up against an experienced team. And Coach, this is UCLA's first time there. They're going to be a little nervous, and it'll be the first time in school's history if they can get into the fight for the top honors of bringing it home to their prospective school. UCLA is the winner of women's college basketball for 2025. So I'll be rooting for them, and I sure would like to see two women coaches at the end. Okay, you create a great day for yourself. Don't forget to subscribe below and get your friends to subscribe to Franny's Franny's Sports and Travel Corner. I also have a pickleball corner, Franny's Pickleball Corner. So if you want to play pickleball, go there. Okay, take care. Create a great day for yourselves.